Okay. So, ya empezó, carnal.
Everybody hear that? All right. Welcome to Space Adventures with KAL with the badass first special of D.E.D. motherfuckers. Here we go. This is the first fucking crew. We just started and we are ready going down on the onward. That's what we started. First started, of course, was playing golf with your neighbor, and then we moved it up to onward where it actually became an actual shooting. So first of all, I want to say what's up to Carlos and Ozzy, which are the ones that we found on Onward. These two guys we found on Onward, me and neighbor. And yeah, as soon as I started playing with these guys were something else, man. You two motherfuckers are something else. Like you guys just sprung into fucking out of nowhere and said we started playing, pegó, and Ozzy got lost for a while and shit, and then found him, and we became DED real quick. And how long do we have that we came DED? Maybe like about a month? No, right?
Probably.
Not even? Well, no, Ozzy?
No, yeah, probably.
Yeah, run about a month. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. At first, me and neighbor, we used it as a private room. We have something, use it as a private room. And Lowe's, we found out Lowe's, what talking about that. They were teams in the onward. I was like, well, team. Started. It's kind of cool, man, because like at the beginning, I didn't want to play online with you guys. I mean, with anybody, because I was like, nobody. I didn't know anybody that, and I was kind of like weirded out to play with everybody out there, and I gave it a shot. I guess that. Oh yeah. So first of all, I want to introduce. Uh, let's go with Ozzy over here. Ozzy, he's from California. One of the crew members. Ozzy 15. You'll find him on Onward. So Ozzy, you want to give a little bio of yourself?
Man, been playing Onward for a few months now. Been awesome playing with you guys. As soon as I found the crew, been nothing but great times and fun times. A lot of laughs. That's the main thing. But no, man, just out trying to have a good time, playing with the fellas, and nothing but laughs and great stories and great comments. And, I mean, yeah, yes, sir.
We've been through some battles.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. A few fun ones.
Uh,
That's
oh yeah, oh yeah.
oh
Neighbor,
yeah.
we've been playing already. As a matter of fact, I got you on Oculus for a while. You were kind of a skeptic for a minute too. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure you were. And
you you had the Oculus, or you have the one you currently have, obviously.
yeah,
But I got the same one, the Oculus Quest 2. I think it's what it's called, right?
yeah, it was the one.
And I mean that's what set it off, man. But I mean it's a good unit. It's still a good unit, especially with all the upgrades that like the factory upgrades that it's had, over the years and stuff like that. But yeah, man. But Onward has been like a great game because we've tried other games, and it always seems that like Onward is the one that kind of is like the most entertaining, and actually, like when you think about it, the movement is more fluid than some of the other shooter games, that
Yeah,
are out there already. I mean, one of them being that tactical assault.
yeah,
Like when you compare the two, it's night and day because Onward is just more fluid movement. I like it better. It seems more realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
it is.
sir.
But yeah,
Y luego as I started getting as a first timer on online, that's when I met Los. Los was also one of the first members that I started playing with. So
Yes,
give him a little
sir.
bio of yourself, brother, too. How you came up and onward and everything.
So I'm Los G87. That's how you can find me on it. So when I get the main reason why I get the Oculus, it was because the Onward, because the Onward game. That was the main reason, because but that's why I got it. So I was telling my wife, hey, I want this. I needed a computer. This is what I needed. So when I see this thing called Oculus, I was like, it's almost the same thing. So I'm gonna get it. So I told my wife, that's set up the computer. Let me get the Oculus. So that's why I get it. That's why I start playing it Onward. And then I was looking at the video back in May when we met. I got a video when me and you met back in May 17. Heck yeah. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's
it's just been a couple of months. It's been fun, man. Being part of the team. D.E.D is kind of what I was looking for. Like everybody's is respectful, everybody's is lovely, everybody have fun. They're good at the game. I mean, all of the team members, I like them. It's pretty awesome team.
yeah.
Yep,
I
yes
mean,
sir.
at so far right now, DED doesn't really stand for much. It just stands for dead. Yes. But we got it off the movie Spawn. At one point, when the clown tells Spawn, dead, DED, dead. And of course, you don't spell it like that, so we just ran with it. Thought pretty cool, funny. People may like it, people are not. It is what it is, right? So we're pretty much saying, and it sounds pretty cool when you say, "Hey, what's your team's name?" Dead. We're dead. We're dead. It
When you
sounds
play
pretty cool.
when you play against the squad that you're gonna be dead.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Consider
Heck
yourself
yeah.
dead.
Sounds like,
Consider
uh,
yourself dead. DED. When you play
He-
yeah,
with when
yeah. Consider yourself
yeah.
dead once you come in here, man.
Yeah.
And we've had a couple of people already giving us comments. We're pretty good people. This team is not just going to be based on onward. So you have somebody else you want to play with, blah blah blah. You want to go play something else? All right, there you go. You got a teammate that you can go play with. Do hit up the leaderboard on mercenary or something. Go do something badass. You know. So if anybody out there ends up wanting to join the team, it's pretty cool. You're not a dick like motherfuckers that you know what I mean. Just played with a little while ago. Grind my gears, but anyways. Um. So yeah, a lot of people want to join the team. It's not hard to get in the team. Just come and play with us. We'll you know see your coolness of you and see it, and then we'll go from there, and you'll be joining the team pretty fast.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think right now on looking for another game of Onward besides the shooting game of the Onward? Like anything else that you guys been spectating, watching?
Well, I think we've brought up the contractors showdown, something that I've been wanting to play with you guys. It's basically kind of the like a battle royale. You drop in as four team members and you go out trying to take everybody out. It's one of the games I've been intriguing of playing, especially with you guys. Because every time you go out there on the VR, man, it's kind of like you're in the game, especially when you're running with a good crew, good conversation, and especially good intel and then the talk of it, it's definitely a plus, I mean, to run out there with the good crew.
I've actually been looking at that game because it looks pretty cool, man. Like when you look at the just like the gameplay and stuff like that. Because I've looked up the gameplay and it's I like it, man. I mean, and I was wondering, I was like, that'd be perfect because we already have we already have like like we've played together. We kind of know how we work, we communicate, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the way I was looking at the gameplay, I'm like, that's kind of the perfect setting for us,
Yeah, it would be.
to go there and murk on these motherfuckers. You know?
Yeah,
What I'm
yeah.
what I'm waiting for right now is supposedly they're gonna merge with I don't know if it was Rockstar
Hello.
or I don't know what the fuck it was, and they wanted to bring GTA, bro. I don't
GTA.
know, I don't know, I don't know if that was a fluke or they were just lying to us, but that'd be fucking sick. And like games like that style over here.
Oh, definitely. That'd definitely be a nice game to kind of go out there and have some fun with, especially on virtual reality.
Porque I
Yeah.
mean, I think on Steam you can play them on. I don't know if you guys do that.
On where?
Going through Steam. I think Neighbor knows what I'm talking about.
What's up?
Steam.
No, no idea.
Oh
STEAM.
yeah, yeah. Steam.
Steam.
Yeah,
Um,
I got I have an account with that, and I got a couple of games that I can't even play on my fucking PC because you have to have the games are like high graphic games, and you have to have something with like a good enough graphics card and whatever else, you know what I'm saying, to run it. I got Red Dead Redemption 2 on that shit.
I'd be
Oh,
fucking
So
badass, bro.
yeah, I can't even play that shit, man. It sucks. I can look at it
You
and load
guys,
up, and then it's like if it doesn't you can't just play the game. It like it's like a skipping CD. Like that's what it looks
yeah,
like. It's crap, man.
yeah, yeah. That'd be another great game if they came out with the Red Dead Redemption on this VR. I think that would be something pretty cool to go out there and like ride the horses or, do what you got to do, go out there and rob a
Oh yeah.
bank. But that'd be
there's
definitely
a
another.
Batman game coming out, right?
I did not know that one.
There's
I
a
see
Batman game
something
coming
about
out for
on the
VR.
VR. Yeah,
I was like, oh shit. Fucking Batman.
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that one was gonna be pretty fucking sick. Because I like the Iron Man. It's just the beginning stage of the game. It's not like you can free roam and go play and shoot and this and that as Iron Man, but that would be a lot better. You can have free roam, but
Yeah,
uh, the actual storyline and shit. So it's all right. So yeah, I want to try. I want to see what's up with that Batman now because it's gonna be kind of crazy.
yeah. I was I have that or I had that Iron Man game, but I couldn't get too far into it. Like it was just I don't know. Like first off, like I kept like stumbling because you're sitting there flying around and you're like, fuck, where's up, where's down, and
Yeah. Fuck
and I would
yeah.
like trip a lot, dude. I was like, man, I'm tripping right now. I was like, this is not cool right now.
Because like what's fucking
But
sick is
dude,
that you
like I
yeah.
seriously, I've hit my garage door hard before, and like I'm like, man, if any of my neighbors are outside, they're like, what the fuck?
Qué vergazo, eh. About to
Yeah,
kill some fucking robot.
it's,
That's
Porque
awesome.
because on Iron Man, of course you're flying and shit, and you're flying around the ship, the Avengers ship, and you need to maneuver way like different things because you're going like that, and these motherfuckers are right behind you. You need to pause and like backwards, and this and that. So you're flying and you're thrusting with your left hand and then shooting with your right and or whatever. And so
it's
it
pretty
gets
crazy,
pretty fucking
man. It's
crazy,
pretty
bro.
crazy.
Weird.
And you can do maneuvers like when you're flying, you can sit there and like spin like this because you move your hand like opposite directions like this, and your body just starts like spinning and shit. It's like fuck, bro.
Looking bad, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
Mario look at me like, oh, whoa, whoa. And
Wow.
Mario in fucking 30 seconds into you.
Yeah, it's not for me. I got a bad knee, man. I'm fucking
I got a
I
bad
broke my
knee.
knee out doing that shit.
Ah, fuck. We also got the boxing. We
Ooh.
have a boxing one. I don't know if you guys ever seen it.
Yeah, Kevin, you keep kicking my ass on that game. That's why I was like, you know what, man, I'm good. Let me just spar with this. I'm gonna do practice.
Well, of course, I've had it for a long time and shit. And you came in. I was just, oh,
If you would have kicked my ass on that shit, dude,
Mañana.
like I
Mañana.
lasted like a round.
I was just
Um,
going at him and shit. That's how you do it. Wait, I didn't even give him a chance. But no, after that, he still needs to get around to it. It's a fucking hard ass game. Start playing shit. So, but
I mean, it's fun, but it's hard. That game is hard for me, dude. I don't know what it is, but
Ozzy,
Yes, sir.
what do you do out there besides playing some games out there, brother. Con la familia. What do you do?
Oh man, you got a whole bunch of kids, man. So I spend changing diapers, taking out the trash. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
you had a little one.
yeah, I know for sure. If it's not hanging out with the family, doing things around the house, same old, same old, same old. But other than that, that's how you get your my little break. Trying to get on the game, dude, which seems pretty realistic when I'm with you guys. So it's nice to get in there, man, and have some fun. None of that, some laughs. And yeah, man, especially going through the days, the day's work and stuff like that, whether it's traffic, commute, coworkers, it's nice to get home and get on the VR and chop it up with some good guys like you guys and kind of, it makes the day definitely a lot easier and yeah, I mean, get to talk about different stuff and yeah, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Y luego tú, Los, carnal. ¿Qué onda con what's up with you going on out there? Free time, brother.
Yeah, pues lo mismo, carnal, lo mismo. The stuff in the home, family, los niños en la escuela, ven. Now they got more activities at the school. So yeah, family, house things. Te cuelgan una foto, una nombre, man, las cosas. Yeah, man. So yeah. And then at the end of the night, yeah, when I finish everything, way, that's when I get on my VR and with you guys and I end up my night like that with my day. Después de todo el día, it's stressful, work and stuff, and you hang out with people that is nice, that make you laugh and stuff, and they work with you and everything. So yeah, well, it's nice to play with you guys. I mean, if I could every day, man, I'll do it. Hell
Cochino.
yeah. Pero solo con ustedes
No,
tres.
pero, ay, cochino. Pero,
Nah,
okay.
I'm down if it was just you guys. Like if I just play with you guys only, that's fucking badass, man.
I
Yeah.
mean, pero, yeah, that would be badass, but yeah, now you guys know it's going to end up getting a little bigger with the time, because at
Yeah.
first it was just me, neighbor. It wasn't anything. We weren't really thinking of anything about it. It was de
No,
repente,
like you mentioned earlier before, man. Sometimes you just don't know who you're gonna get, dude, and you end up getting these randoms that, oh man, either they get under your skin, and there's some good ones out there, but then you get this one or two, man, that just out there talking smack, and it could ruin your whole gameplay,
Just like that dude the other day, Kevin.
Yeah.
man.
Yep.
no names, no names, no names. But yeah, and what a fucking coincidence, carnal. We were talking about him and just fucking popped the fuck up. Like, if we just send him an invite.
Like if he was listening to you, he was waiting.
Like,
Oh, he's
carnal,
on. Let's go.
oh, he's on. Let me get him. I mean, it's like you said, neighbor. You thought I was gonna kick him out in the beginning, but no, I was gonna give him the benefit. Whatever the fuck is this. And he said some shit like,
I mean, he talked straight shit to you immediately. I was like,
yeah,
damn, what? But I mean, I think it
something
was
about a
his
bit.
version of like something funny, but it's also something pretty fucking disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really know him like that. Y'all don't know where you don't know each other's walks of life. Like it's crazy, man. Like honestly, man, something could be funny somewhere and be like fighting words in another place.
Es como le
Like
dije,
straight up, like I've come across that before. Where people
Yeah.
are like, they'll say something, and I'm just like all disrespected and pissed and shit. And they're just all like laughing and shit. I'm like, oh
yeah,
hell, yeah, dog! Like that's hardcore right
Oh,
now.
I
Like
mean,
they're about to
That's
yeah,
fight
yeah.
or something.
that's
yeah,
But
no,
funny.
I've seen that. I've seen it when somebody does some. Those are fighting words, but they see it as the as playful shit. You know what I mean? Because they're probably
yeah,
like
I know.
random.
But what he said, I definitely saw as like something like pretty fucking disrespectful. Like kind of
Yeah,
like understand your
no lo
boundaries and
conozco,
shit.
güey. I don't fucking know him like that, and I barely talk to the fucking dude. I don't even know him, and for him, I mean, if it would have been to me, toward you, toward anybody, still would have been kind of like, hey, whoa, cálmate la verga, like.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's agreed. I mean, we've always
But
made fun of people, but we've never, I don't think came across disrespectful. I think the joke, it's more of a joke. And when a joke's supposed to be a joke, it's not really direct disrespect, you know what I mean, with calling somebody your name, stuff like that. It could be that you set yourself up for the joke and you're like,
Porque
oh,
it was this, carnal. It was this. I coughed. It could have been anybody. I coughed, and he said that sounded like a bitch. I
He
was
goes,
like,
he goes, and he
yeah.
get it with again. He goes with that bitch ass cough. He goes like that,
No,
and he said it
no,
kind of low. I was like,
and then I said, your mom. I said that, and then he goes, my mom coughs better than that. I'm like, she's probably still a fucking bitch. And and then he didn't say anything. We started the game. We were running, and that's when I said, man, I told you this guy was gonna be a fucking piece of shit, bro. Fucking annoying fuck. And I mean, I left, but
that was
whatever.
funny
I
shit
mean,
though. It was pretty cool, man. It was a little bit entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. From an outside perspective, of course.
I'll give it another shot. I'll give it another fucking shot.
yeah, yeah. He said from a third point of view, he was like, the whole thing was comedy. It was
Like,
fun.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, as soon as
I
he said some
laughed
shit, bro.
initially. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
As soon as he said some shit, I'm gonna fucking start talking shit too. I'm like, what's up, bitch? Like, I mean, I'm just gonna fucking go at him if he starts talking some shit. I'm not even gonna let him talk.
Yeah, and I mean
And
That'd be cool if you could
the
like
whole thing
hit
about the
in the
game,
game.
though, yeah, yeah, no, I'm sorry to cut you off, but no, I was just saying that the whole thing about the game is being a part of a team, man. You're sitting there calling your own teammate names and shit. It's not definitely going to make it to where he's going to want to revive you, or there's going to be some kind of tension after that kind of shit, especially when you're on. Your guys are your objective is the same kind of deal, But yeah, shouldn't have happened. Shouldn't have happened.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely.
any
But
team should have a level of any team should have a level of mutual respect and
Yeah,
communication and shit like that so it could flow properly.
yeah.
Otherwise there's gonna be a lot of things disrupting the plan and shit. Like if we got a plan, like one of these days, like because like we don't communicate well. I mean, not saying us, but like hypothetically speaking, like if we don't communicate well, like we could have a plan, but I'll just be like, you know what, I'll fucking go this way myself and just kind of run off on my own and be like, hey guys, I died. I'm across the fucking map from you guys and shit. Then it's like, all right, well, we didn't go with the plan, and you didn't tell me that you're gonna go across the map for whatever reason. Yeah.
hey, wait,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
fucking do that shit when I'm playing with the randos. Playing with the randos, carnal. Every time,
Yeah.
way. And they're like we're at the table and everybody's drawing shit in the back. We're doing this and we're doing that and I don't fucking know them. I'm being quiet. I'm watching what the fuck they're talking about. Se van pa allá, yo pa acá. Just fucking break the fuck up.
Man.
Mhm.
Estamos,
I do.
I would I would
I mean,
be I would be drawing pictures on there and shit on the fucking map and shit. I'd be drawing like monitos and shit.
but I like sometimes playing because like most of the time se van, and then when they fall, I'm over here because like everything goes that way. They're all fucking going. I'm over here like
Decoy,
fucking
el
sneaking like a
decoy.
fucking like a Batman and shit. Over here like a little fucking ninja and shit. And sometimes I fucking get there and they're the decoys
Yeah, I
and shit.
do. I do recall you doing one of those in one of the games. And I don't know if it was the evac or if it was the thing. I remember you just didn't say nothing the whole thing. Everybody was like, "Hey, over here, Sacala, we got one down." Yeah. Next thing you know, he's already off in the helicopter and shit.
Everybody's like, victory,
Oh,
what the fuck? Who
yeah,
got it?
Victor. Yeah, we're all here fucking attacking. He's like, "All right, you guys had it, man." He's like, "You guys are doing great." He was like, "You guys are doing great." He-
Oh, it was a transmit, no?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It
You
was a
got the
transmit
map
on quarantine.
abandoned,
I,
No,
I think it was abandoned. Yeah.
abandoned.
didn't we do
He,
also one on quarantine? I went to the back and I left everybody over there fucking fighting. And I don't think it was with you guys because
yeah,
it was a
yeah,
transmit. It was a transmit
It
where
is.
I did the same thing. I went through the back of the airplane. Everybody was over there in the fucking in front of the plane. I'm over here. Everybody's dead, and I'm over here in the fucking wall in the back and shit. Pap, 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 just with my hands sticking out because it was like they were all. But shit, man, we've had some fucking wars, guys.
yeah.
Hey, I
Onward,
think
onward.
that last dude, man, the last level, the one shot kill guy.
Oh,
Man. Like you go around the corner and it's like you just see a red line like that, and you're fucking dead. You're like, man,
Yeah, that's
like, okay,
crazy.
don't come this way. This guy, as soon as you go around this corner, you're gonna die unless
you're
you're
gonna
crawling.
die,
You gotta
Yeah,
crawl, like you gotta be on the
and
ground and
it's
shit.
hard, eh?
there's
It's
so
hard
many
to
times.
fucking get them like that.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's so many times where I've actually fucking just blind shoot, dude. And I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll reload the
Clack, clack, clack,
clip,
clack,
and I'm
clack.
over here like
Clack.
fucking behind the wallway, like da 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 da. Then I get
Tirándolo loco.
it. Fucking reload, chingas, da 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 da. Just
That's a good tactic. I like that.
hey, you gotta
Yep.
be like, let me know when he gets close. Fuck it. I'll just wait. I'll just wait.
Yeah,
And then
Is
and
it?
for the last
Is
round, way, I mean, the right shield has been helping a lot for the last rounds. I mean,
yeah.
it helped us last over 15 rounds. I mean, that's pretty cool. But that's you gotta learn how to use it though, because if you don't know how to use it, then you can get your team killed easily.
oh
It's
yeah.
Oh
funny because
yeah,
like there's a I hate when people that like get no kills and shit start telling you what to do, how to do it, and blah blah blah, and shit like this and shit like that. Come over here, come over here. Because like, I was playing with this Brasileño. He kept wanting more enemies on the fucking thing. I'm like, motherfucker, you got one kill, bro. Like, what do you mean more enemies,
why
motherfucker?
you want more enemies, dude?
Like, learn how to fucking shoot somebody first, motherfucker. Like,
Well, yeah, I remember now that
Este
Los brought up that riot shield way. That one match, dude, I couldn't fucking believe it, man. When we're coming down a snow peak way, we're like right behind fucking Los, and he's got the riot shield way, and I'm covering six way, mind you. I got these guys on my back, and next thing you know, I hear fucking cows telling them like, "Hey, move left, right? Move left."
he
So
moves fucking
I'm
right.
trying to decipher way which is my left because they're shooting at us way, and we're like, he's got the riot shield with two guys behind him way. I'm like, over here, and next
Oh,
thing you know, we're like a
fucking shit.
snake. Because I hear Cal like, no, no, not that. That's not left. The other left. No, no, the right, not the other right way. So anyway, I'm looking back and I'm like, hold on, what the
Oh,
fuck is that?
fuck.
I see bullets flying through my ass and shit. Bro, that was a crazy match where we they fucking took us out with, but we were sitting there fucking striving, man, fucking for a good
Was it
minute.
Beezer? Was Beezer the one on top watching us?
Yeah, fucking Beater took off with time. I said, wait,
He was in the other side.
yeah, yeah. I said, fucking Beezer,
Oh
yeah.
shit!
He was
It was pretty
good.
badass, bro.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
pretty
Beezer did
sick.
good.
Porque Lowe's had it badass, bro. Covering us
Yeah,
from the front.
oh yeah.
What got us was the three motherfuckers in the back that
Los,
just
yo le decía a Los, keep going, way. We should have just pushed forward, way. And we should have just came at him with the fucking shield. Listos ahí, way.
I thought he was gonna keep moving forward, but moving to the right. But no, he stopped. He kept moving right, sideways and sideways. I'm like,
you were like, go right, go right. I'm like, I'm going the other right, the other right. What do you mean the other right?
Yeah, so that was one of the funniest moments. I was like, what the
And that was
that shit was
excited.
fucking
That
hilarious.
was really excited.
I'm
I'm
in
like,
the
oh wait,
back.
move right, move
What are
right.
we doing?
No, wait, your
What are we
other right.
doing? Yeah.
I keep
And we're all
I
knee
keep
down.
hearing
We're
fucking
like on our knees and shit. Fucking trying to hella low. I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
I
Yeah.
keep hearing Ozzy in the back. What right are you moving? It's like, I'm like,
Right.
wait, hold on, move to your fucking right.
Yeah. No, es que once you guys have moved, pues luego se
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
balazos. Like,
That
I'm
was
like, oh
confusing.
shit.
That was a
I
little
was like,
confusing. For real.
I'm looking back just to see where you guys are at, and like, oh shit, okay, okay, okay. I'm not trying to
Oh, that
fucking.
was bad. That was bad.
That was awesome, man. Hell yeah.
Sounds like
Um.
that was a fun battle.
Oh
Yeah,
man, it was fucking
We'll die.
hilarious. It
We will die.
was more hilarious than fucking
those PG
than
diversions
Hackman. That shit was fucking hilarious. Porque we had another dude también, pero el vato andaba ya en otra side of the mountain.
Se puso buena esa.
Dude,
Yeah,
hey neighbor,
estuvo
do you? Oh, well, not just neighbor. Do you guys remember? I don't know how long you said you guys had onward. If you guys remember the 128 enemies. That
oh
you
yeah.
put on
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
there? Mercenary no estaba ahí en ese tiempo, right?
No,
Nah.
That was a little later. Oh, okay.
yeah, because
I was
also
wondering.
the enemies were very predictable. because they
Yeah,
always came in twos. So we'd always be like, bam, all right, this one, there's somebody right behind him. And we'll just be waiting. Sure enough, right behind him, there's another person just running. And
yeah,
then
yeah,
like they would get confused, like the algorithm was different, you know? And they would get all confused and shit sometimes. And you just sitting there just like picking them off. And it was too easy. It was
Yeah.
too easy.
um, you can. I remember one of the updates when it started getting harder and shit real quick. Even on experience and on rookie, you felt the difference. So like they bumped it up real fucking quick. I don't know
Yeah.
if you guys felt that shit. But
Yeah.
one of the one of the other games that I'm hearing that is coming out es algo como el de ¿cómo se llama la movie de Ready Player One? What's that fucking
Yeah, the virtual reality movie or también o como.
yeah? They were talking about they were trying to make one of those fucking worlds
Oh,
Like,
where you can
well, I mean, essentially, it's kind of like the metaverse in a way.
yeah,
yeah.
but of course updated. But they're trying to they're at this point they're working on something like that already. I don't know where the fuck
Like
I
a
heard it.
like
I
a
forgot to send
like
it.
a updated version or like a better version.
Yeah, but what's that shit in the movie called?
What's up?
Ready Player One. Ready Player One.
Player,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, right there one. That's about it.
What was the what was the VR world? What was
Cyrus, I forget.
I don't remember it.
The metaverse.
in the
No,
movie?
that's
They had
that's it.
it had a name like the internet. You know, like the game had its own name, like the metaverse.
Interworld.
No, it
I
was the
forgot. But anyways, supposedly they
island,
want to
or
make.
like it was like the Oasis or something like that.
Ándale, there you go, the
That's-
Oasis.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what's up.
The
So
Yeah.
they want to make a part two now. That'd be pretty badass too.
So have
So
y'all tried the Meta Horizon app?
yes, yes,
It's pretty
yeah.
cool. I mean,
Hmm.
it kind of reminds me of like how like because my daughter plays Roblox
oh
and it's
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of like
yeah,
the same thing basically, but
yeah,
with the engineers and like the creators of you know
yeah.
what do you call
Metaverse.
it, Facebook or whatever. I don't
But
even
there
know
was
what company what who owns who and shit, but it's like either Facebook or something. But so yeah, I mean
it's got its own little fucking things, man. Like the UFC shit, where it's got like videos playing of old UFC fights. Like I don't know if you got in there.
yeah.
you
The what?
Got got the UFC fight like playing on like a whole big old screen.
Oh yeah.
And you can see
You're
the
talking
fucking
about like when you go into the game, you could see the yeah.
metaverse. It's
It's
pretty
pretty
funny.
cool. I was playing some of the just the games that they got there. It's pretty cool, man. It's they're real interactive. Like I was playing a hunting game one day, and it was like
Okay.
you'll see like a deer or whatever. You're just like, like it was pretty cool. But the bad thing is there's friendly fire, and dude, all kinds of like just little assholes just messing the whole game up, and they'll shoot you, and then you just respawn. You respawn in the respawn area. You just kind of like I was like trying to get my like a high score or some shit like that, and then somebody would shoot you and kill you. I'm like, motherfucker.
I
Los
went into
niños.
the
Los niños.
yeah, I had gone into a Wild Wild West one, walking around and there's guns. Wait, it's the Wild Wild West, and then you just hear
Like
these
the
little
movie
motherfuckers.
Wild Wild West.
Well, it's just the Wild Wild West video state area of the game. There's barns and bars
Oh,
and like
okay.
that, and there's guns and shit. And everybody's just shooting each other. And you just hear these little motherfuckers like okay, and then you respawn, and then you just after them, two them on. Come here, mother. A little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's
I
what
know
I
what
would
you're talking
do. That's
about.
what I would do though. Like when they would like if somebody would kill me, Like you can see, it would see even tell you who killed you. Like it'll say like
It's
so and
agony.
so killed
Yeah,
you.
Oh,
It'll
cool.
pop up, but yeah, you're like, all
agony.
right, bro. And you just go looking for that dude because you remember what tree he was standing by. And I'm just like,
You little piece of shit.
I'm chasing his ass
Got you,
down, dude. It's crazy, dog. That I
Yeah.
guess that's what's fun about it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like an open world type, like you can just roam around, get
Mhm.
on things and try things out. But like there's little games. Like there's like I think you and I were on there one time, a long time ago, Kevin. And we're
Yeah,
playing like
yeah.
basketball. There was like a basketball game and shit.
Yeah.
And there was like, but on that same level, as you roam around, there's different like game areas and shit, like little things to do. So I
People
was like,
roaming
fuck,
around.
man, it's like that's
Yeah. The
pretty
one
entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need something, a lot of different things to try out.
the one that I play, bro, on the Horizon is the fishing game. Like a little
Oh yeah,
that's pretty cool. I have fun and then I enjoy it, man. That's kind of
I
and
mean,
yeah,
I've
it's a
I played
lot of
that on
kids
I played
use
that on
that for it.
Oculus. It's fun. But I mean, I played it on that fishing game, but it's just like called O Fish, or I forgot what the hell it's called. But it's just you just sit there and you fucking
And just throw the line, yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
you
if
Just
you,
just
throw the line.
catch something.
I hear that if you get in the boat and then you get into the lake, you can get a
Yeah.
marlin or something like that,
Oh damn.
or a shark. Like in the middle, there's like a big fish in the middle, but you gotta get on the boat and the boat take you
Uh,
to the middle of the. Yeah, that's kind of weird. It goes back and forth. But that was fun
that,
though.
that's
Heck
pretty
yeah.
cool.
I'm gonna have to check that one out.
Third,
Well,
All right, guys. So, what have how many other players have y'all played with that que les han caído bien? Like anybody you guys remember, or any other interesting things that happen on Onward that are fucking hilarious and with other people that or what's going on? You guys got
I mean, all I know is that on that fucking shooting game, or not the shooting game, the shooting range, I got 500 and something. But
nice.
I think I sent it to somebody on the I sent it to somebody, but I can't remember who I sent it to.
because
But
407 was
well, yeah, there was 407. I got one that was like 402 because there's one back there at the 407 mark, and like or whatever mark. I don't know. I think it's further depending on what angle you hit it at. You could be standing back a little bit, but it's.
Right.
I think we're
Mhm.
hitting the same target because it's always like around that number 407, 402.
Los. You got like 420 something, right?
I think it was. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
the
I think
first one that got it.
Yeah,
photo.
I
Well,
kept hitting
I think I guess the
3.5.
first one was photo 7, I believe,
Yeah.
and then never
There you
beat
go.
that one. I
And
think
then
I
now it's
think we were shooting
507.
with
Remember?
the G17. I think at that point.
Yeah, we were doing handgun.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was all. That was all handgun right there.
I mean, that was 400 meters, but that's not. That's not.
I mean, that's a good little competition. You know what I'm saying? Like we could go up there, all four of us and stuff, and
I
and just
started
go
that
out there and
competition,
just
Ozzy.
shooting these damn targets like way the fuck out there.
Yeah.
I started the little competition because of the fucking Olympic dude, the Olympic that one dude.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right.
Turkey guy, the Turkey guy.
Yeah, yeah, the guy from
Yeah,
Turkey. So I
from
told these guys, I'm like, hey, we should have our own little Olympics, bro. See how far we get. Take a
oh
picture
yeah.
of it, guys. See how far
I'm
you
gonna come out
shot it
wearing
with a
glasses
handgun.
and shit. All right, I'm ready, guys.
So we go to the fucking tree range and we see how far we get our fucking bullets go.
That was
We'll just
fun.
try it in real life one of these days, man, at the shooting range, see how far we can get.
Yeah, that'd be
We'll get
awesome.
that out.
Nah,
Recording
but they
from
don't
over
let you go
there.
so far. Like I've tried the indoor shooting ranges. They're not that big.
I
I
know
mean,
we'll
they're
go over there.
big,
We
they're
can
cool,
have a
but
different challenge.
what's up?
We can have a different challenge.
Sorry, what?
We can have a different challenge.
Okay.
Does it sound
Okay.
humble?
Yeah.
Hey,
Frisbee recipe
Do I
challenge.
sound muffled a little bit? Do I sound a little muffled?
No, no. It's probably my phone, man. Honestly, it's just
Does it
it's just
sound
not.
better?
What's up? No, you're fine.
Does it sound better right there? Different?
No, you're good.
You're good.
God damn it, neighbor.
It's my phone.
Y lo tiene.
Okay, we're back. We're back. Aquí traemos a todos.
Toda la palomilla, carnal.
No soy yo. What got you guys into video games first place? Carlos, what got you into video games first place?
So I start. Let's see. So I'm always like video games. I never get to play a lot of video games because I can only play like when I was with my friends because they were the ones having the consoles because I didn't got any until my dad get us the 64, which was fucking
Yeah.
nice. That was awesome with. So yeah, so when I started working, I buy my own PS. So I start playing war games, Call of Duty. So that's
Nice.
where everything starts, man. Yeah, so I start playing Call
What
of
was your
Duty
first Call of Duty?
Ghost. Call of Duty Ghost.
Black Ops?
I play it. The thing is,
No,
it was a lot of
was it
hackers.
Black Ops? No, was it Black Ops?
Well, I
Ghost?
have I have
Or
yeah, I
was
have
it?
Black Ops 1, 2, 3, but I didn't like that much. But the thing is, there was a lot of hackers on those games, bro. And when you playing for reals, it just got annoying with because they shoot you through walls. They know where are you. They can see you. They can. I mean, it's just annoying. So me and my brother, we used to play a lot. So we kind of understand how they work, so we kind of trying to beat whatever they. It's como si nos intentan matar, güey. We trying to kill them before they kill us. Pero if they're playing with hacks, güey, a lot of people back then pues me imagino que también aquí, güey, no sé, I'm not sure.
I'm
Pero
pretty sure.
yeah, so I think Call of Duty because the Call of Duty Ghost because that was I guess it was more easiest for me, and it was kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
badass and yeah, so that's where I start. So after Call of Duty Ghost, I start playing Onward on VR.
I mean, that's an iconic game, man. That's a pretty good
Oh
game.
yeah.
Yeah.
Porque
I mean,
I
that's like literally my nephew's like favorite game. Like, you know, I got cousins that play like that's their main game that they play and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, man. Like, I mean, it's popular, but it's cool. That's because
Yeah.
it's a fucking badass game.
And my name was no, la gente lo conocía mi nombre back then. The same Blows G87 is the same name back then in Call of Duty Ghost. So yo juego con mucha raza también.
We just stuck.
Right back. So one day somebody was like, "Hey, are you the same Lowe's?" You're like, you're onward. They're like, what the fuck? And you're like, yeah. And you're like, oh man.
Yeah, I just keep the same name. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be all like, damn, shit.
Tener años.
But that's pretty badass, man.
Heck yeah.
That's a good game to start off with.
Mhm. Yeah,
Tu neighbor? What was one of your first consoles that got you into playing video games, bro?
The first console, well, the first console was Nintendo, like a NES, yeah, the OG NES. I mean, actually, you know, like even further back, like we had an Atari, and but like I was too young to even fucking know what the hell, you know. But my brother would play it, but he would.
Old school.
I don't even know what happened to it, but it's long gone. Let's just put it that way. But
Yeah.
But for me, the first game that got me into like loving games was probably my Sega Genesis because that was the first console that they ever bought me. You know what I'm saying? like the NES, everything was hand me down. Like my aunt was like, "Here, I bought you a like from the thrift store or something. She'll give me like a game or something like that." And she got me a NES. But my mom, like, we went to the store. I think it was my birthday, I think, and we bought the Sega Genesis. And I was like, Shh, and it had fucking Sonic 2 on that. It came with Sonic 2. Dude, I was like, all day long, I was sitting there fucking playing Sonic the Hedgehog and shit, like getting fucking supersonic mode and shit. When you finish the game,
Yeah, he's
you get the
supersonic
supersonic mode, and
mode.
you turn to like that yellow Sonic or the gold
Yeah,
Sonic.
hell yeah.
Dude, I was like, dude, this is great. I loved it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but honestly, I took a long break playing games because I played Sega Genesis, time went on. I had a GameCube. I
Mm.
had the GameCube. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah.
First came the Nintendo 64. And then
Okay.
eventually I had a GameCube. And the GameCube, I would play Tony Hawk Pro Skater. That motherfucker was a really, really good game. I love that game, dude.
Why didn't you like playing Fight Night with me, Wayne?
What was that?
Why didn't you like playing Fight Night with me, Wayne?
Nah, because you keep winning, dog. I don't like that game, man. That motherfucker just whoops my ass on that motherfucker.
Oh fuck! That was that one Fight Night. I kept telling you guys that I like playing. I just like playing Fight Night, and I was pretty
Nah,
fucking
dude,
good at that
I
game.
promise you. I promise you, if you play Kevin, he's gonna knock you the fuck out, bro, on that game. Like
Oh fuck, right.
it's fucking fun as fuck, dog.
Nah, I like games as a kid. Yeah, of those games, they're good games. Y luego tú, Ozzy, what got you into it, brother?
Igual ahí con Neighbor, fucking Atari. First started off with the Atari way, and then igual pinche Nintendo, Super Nintendo, just
Hell yeah.
fucking you name it way. Después after that, but I did take a break after I think then I think that I even got to play the Dreamcast. Not sure if you guys remember the
Oh,
Dreamcast,
yes, sir.
Yeah.
the pinche Dreamcast way, and then
Oh yeah.
yeah, way. I mean, Resident Evil, PlayStation 2, when PlayStation 2 came out, también when PlayStation and all that, the original PlayStation, fucking Resident Evil,
Oh, heck
fucking
Yeah,
yes.
that's the one that had
don't play
that.
that, yeah, playing that
Yeah,
shit
that
at
was a great,
night,
that was a
race,
good
scared
game.
shitless, way. Playing like, what the fuck is that?
Dude, that would scare the fuck out of me, dude. I couldn't play it in the dark. I had to turn all the lights on.
Yeah, way, yeah, it got scary, bro. There's a lot of great games, dude. And especially Super Nintendo, Donkey Kong, and you got
Oh
Killer
yeah.
Instinct. I don't know, that was
Shit, Capcom versus Marvel,
oh
Street
yeah,
Fighter versus
yeah.
Capcom.
And then those Mortal Kombats, I remember, fucking playing all the Mortal Kombats and shit, and
Oh,
just
hell yeah, dude.
Street Fighters and stuff like that. One old game that I used to like was that Mike Tyson Punch Out was one of my
Oh,
favorites.
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
was
You try to
pretty
get
good.
the
Yeah,
original,
and
like,
then,
on
and
the
then the vato,
NES?
güey, he, "Dee, dee, dee, dee." And yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what, on NES or was it on Super Nintendo?
I think it was
Super
on
Nintendo.
NES. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
Was
because
it on
there's an
Super
old
Nintendo? I
one.
think it was
I
on
think
Super
they
Nintendo.
remade it.
yeah,
They
there's
remade it for Super.
a
Yeah,
Mike
they
Tyson
did.
Punch Out.
Yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
I
Because
can't remember
there was a there was
le
a
soplaba esa madre, but you remember? You're like,
Le soplabas el cassette.
you're gonna work it with. He's gonna work. He
my
fucking
Nintendo 64 is right there, dog. I have my Nintendo 64 right there.
Oh,
yeah,
that's nice.
Like,
yeah,
Right
I
there.
blow
feel
that
like
bitch
that
through
should
the
be part of the cleaning instructions is to do that first. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? It's almost like the proper way because eventually you got that motherfucker cleaning up, I guess, to pop it on, then it works eventually, you do it like 10
yeah.
times and shit. I don't know,
That's
sometimes
Y
like
luego,
20 times.
yeah, after the Nintendo 64, llegó el PlayStation 1 and the world fucking changed, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cal, you used to have the first generation of the Sega.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like when I saw it, I was like, what is this fucking like hidden gem? I've never seen one of these or even heard of it, you know? And it was like the first generation of Sega. and it was like I feel like it was like an early '80s or like a mid '80s console.
Early
And
90s, brother. It was like a
early
90,
'90s.
93. Yeah.
Uh,
As a matter of fact,
that's
no,
what
you're probably right. Late 80s. You're probably right.
because
Probably right. I'm not too
because I
sure.
remember the graphics were very much like Atari graphics. Because I remember we played it because when you buy the console, it comes with the game built into it. So you could just try it out. So you just plug that bitch into the TV and just go to the game that's built into it, right? And then you play it. It had these little square, like almost like the NES controllers. They were square like this, and they just had the A and B, a start, and a select, and then just a up, down, left, right. Just like the old NES. And it was, I mean, it was crazy, dude. Like you're like, oh shit, I'm already playing a game. Like this is weird, man. It was, oh man, but that was cool. That was a good, it was cool. We still had it though, because that motherfucker's probably worth some fucking cash. Except like,
Hey, thanks for making me feel bad, man.
hey, I lost a lot of good shit. I promise you, man.
No, it's good. No, fucking around. But it's pretty fucking crazy, man. How like the graphics from back in the day when you first watch these videos of people talking about the PlayStation 1 coming out. Oh, the graphics are so badass, and blah blah blah, and you're just like, wait, motherfucker, 20 years from then, like you're gonna be in a fucking goddamn handset looking left and right, motherfucker, trying to shoot and not get shot. But it's who the fuck knew we would be playing VR? I always tell neighbor, who knew? Who the fuck knew? Like,
um,
I mean, I'm
Steve
pretty
Jobs
sure a
did.
lot of people, but not us and shit. Like we probably thought this shit would have probably come out a little later in life, some
Yeah.
technology like this.
Especially with the graphics, man. I still remember NFL Blitz. You guys remember that game? Shit
Dude,
on-
that's a
yeah.
badass game.
Yeah. It was fucking
Yeah,
graphics
yeah.
crazy and shit, but motherfuckers were on fire and doing some old crazy shit.
I like
I mean, like,
how
what was
you
it?
can hit him at a certain angle and he'll do like a
MB?
wrestling move. Like remember like
Yeah,
there's one that
yeah.
he does like a pile driver and shit.
Boom! Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
I mean, like the NBA Jam.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah. Yeah, NBA.
a good one.
They flying like fucking 10, 12, 20 feet in the air. Wait. Boom!
That was on Sega Genesis and on
He's on
Super Nintendo.
fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes,
was
yeah,
that
they're
on
they're fun.
PlayStation and stuff like that? Did they make PlayStation versions of that? Because
I They probably
I've
did it on
only played the
PlayStation
old
1, bro.
versions.
They probably did it on PlayStation 1. They remade
Yeah,
some of them because, like, I think the one they did remake for it was NBA Jam. I believe they did either
yeah.
that or for Nintendo 64. I'm not too sure because I remember they upgraded that one. But I don't
Right.
know what.
Man, there was this back in the day. There was this Sega Genesis game that was, and I'd say Sega because some Sega games were on Nintendo back in the day. They wouldn't cross-platform some games, but it was like these dinosaurs. Like there would be like a red dinosaur that had like these spikes on the back of his head, and it was like Mortal Kombat. Like they would fight you, like you would fight different dinosaurs against each other, and some had like these like helmets and like different like armor and shit like that. It was just like a little battle game, like like just the same layout as
I remember seeing it.
like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all that shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
remember seeing it. I remember.
So, but man, that game was badass. I used to love that game. I don't even know. I think it's called like Rampage or Rage. I think it's called
Yeah.
Rage.
I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
do recall something, a game like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
Reminds me of
one of the animals was like a abominable snowman or some shit like that. He was like a big like white like fucking ape like creature and shit. It's pretty crazy.
Okay. Now, yeah, I think it's coming a little bit more. I played it over.
Hey, so you
It was like
mentioned hey Ozzy, you mentioned Killer Instinct. Who was your favorite character in Killer Instinct?
forget his name, but it was the guy that was like a robot, and he had the fucking claws like fucking what's his name, Shredder. But
Yeah,
I forget. He
He
was a
looked like the
robot.
Predator shit.
Yeah, ese way.
he
Yeah,
was
ese way.
he's
He was
cool.
dope. Yeah, heck yeah, yeah. He was one of my
Mine
favorites.
was mine was that dude Cinder, the one that was he looked like
Cinder.
Fire.
yeah, he looked
Yeah,
like fire and
fire
shit.
guy. Yeah, Simone. Yeah, yeah. He was
Yeah.
badass too. He was one of my favorites. To me.
But then you know what's
Yeah.
weird? That other guy, the Glacier guy,
Glacier was
Ninja
badass.
dude.
Yeah,
he's literally the same character but blue, but he does like
That
the
was
same
gay.
kind of moves, and it was
yeah,
funny
yeah,
dude, because I play him like I'm like this is weird. I'm like they fucked up. They should have
yeah.
different moves.
Le hubieran cambiado el casco, güey, que sea.
Yeah. He was like, but one's ice and one's fire. You see
Once
the
ice.
difference? And I'm like, I see that.
Yeah,
They
they
do the
cut
same
corners,
too,
they
where he
cut
goes like
corners of the
this.
character.
He
They're
goes
like, it's not
like
no,
puts his
it's
hand
two and
out.
one. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking nuts, dude.
They had
But,
the skeleton guy with the fucking he was all skeleton. He had a shield and the sword. I mean, I forget
was he
his
like
name.
a pirate, like a pirate skeleton or something?
Forget what he
Looked like.
was, yeah, but I remember he had a shield and like a sword. And wait, I forget his
También la Ruca. She was pretty fucking good because she had the sticks and you did all these fucking
But yeah,
flips and moves with her. They were pretty fucking
Sonya.
simple to do with her. I'm not too sure. No, that's from Mortal Kombat. That's from Mortal Kombat, bro. I was like, wait, I thought he said
Okay,
Sonya.
my bad.
Wait, oh no. He said Sonya. I was like,
He's like Sonya
That was probably her cousin.
una prima.
Oh,
And there was a boxer.
Prima
They had a
hermana,
boxer,
prima hermana.
right? The black
Huh?
dude, the boxer.
Ah, yeah, combo breaker.
Combo, yeah, you're a combo
oh,
breaker. I don't
oh
know.
yeah.
Maybe that's the wrong game.
No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
actually that's
Is
right.
that Killer Instinct?
There was like a raptor también, no? There was like a fucking raptor you could be or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, también.
I mean,
Oh,
Y también
right.
un wolf también, ¿no?
they had some weird ass characters now that I think about it.
What about Tekken? Y'all ever play Tekken?
También, güey, el pinche
Oh,
Eddie.
yeah.
Más o menos.
Eddie. Remember Eddie breakdancing Eddie, güey?
I always like getting fucking Kung Fu Panda and shit.
Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, it's a pretty fucking sick ass game. I mean, they did continue the Tekken one for a while.
No salió uno como en Sega Genesis or in the Dreamcast que había un vato que se llamaba Baldo. Right? And he was all weird and shit. And I forget they had like some weird ass characters. It was a
Tekken?
fighting game también, güey. I forget it. Never mind.
Was it?
Se llamaba Baldo. I'm gonna come back with the name on it on that next one, but I
I'll
forget.
go back to it.
Yeah, but I forget the name of it, but just remember the name Valdo, and it was some weird guy with like scissor fucking knives, and he'd like dance a weird way. But
Johnny Depp.
yeah. I'm gonna bring it back to you guys with some info on that one. And then you guys be like, oh, okay, maybe or maybe
Did
not.
you guys ever play? Did you guys ever like Mario Kart?
Yeah, oh yeah.
What game?
Mario Kart.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Mario
Super
Kart.
It's a
Nintendo.
good game. As a matter
Shit,
of
man,
fact,
they
I
get
got it on my daughter's Switch. We play it on Switch.
yeah. Well, I feel like once they got to uh GameCube and this and that, they kind of like it got a little bit weird, like different, too much. You know what I mean? Because like if you think about it, the Nintendo 64, Super Nintendo, they were a little bit simpler. You would just go through the road and throw that one or two shells and this and that, or this and this. And these other ones, it's got like a million fucking things going on at once. You don't even know what the fuck hits you and shit. You probably even trip
Fucking
on a
have
rock.
like an epileptic seizure and shit.
Oh,
You know, they call it and shit. But there was no warning that this was going to happen.
But I mean, I didn't. There's not a lot of games that upgrade that I don't like.
You ever played this game called Altered Beast on I think it was on Sega. Yeah, that's a good one right there. I actually got it on the Switch. We got the Sega Genesis simulator,
Yeah.
or whatever. It's like an app, I guess. You play Sega games and stuff. And we would play it over here, and I was like, kind of like reliving my childhood and shit, playing this fucking game. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, like just playing it. Like when you get to the end, when you hit the boss, like I just started remembering what you got to do and shit. Like you got to like hop around this motherfucker like this, and I was just like remembering, like kind of like reliving my childhood, basically. You know, it was funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up
It's
with
like,
that
is it
new
when's
game
my
that's
turn and
coming
shit?
out, carnal?
My turn. You wait.
What's up with that new game coming out that's supposedly Dragon Ball Z stole the whole background of it, like the whole storyline. And you guys ever heard of it coming out right now? Wu Lang, Wu Long, or something like that. It's like it's an actual character that flies with like a nimbus, a cloud.
Oh, he's
Like
like
I,
kind of like a little like an ape. He's kind of like a
yeah,
monkey
kind of like
man.
a monkey. Yeah, monkey man. Stuff like that.
No, I
It
haven't
looks
seen any.
fucking bad, bro. It looks fucking sick as fuck.
Is that
And it
on
was
So
VR?
they're saying that that's like older than Dragon Ball Z and shit like that.
supposedly Dragon Ball Z stole the story from them, but made it their own. Kind of took the characters and this and that, blah
Yeah.
blah blah. They just changed up the story, I guess the storyline a little bit and this and that, and to make it their own. But they put the resemblance and everything, and the fucking guy was also flying like an Nimbus, and it was before Dragon Ball Z, and now they made it into a game because of that reason. I was like,
Oh shit.
I don't know what the fuck is going on, but they're
So
making
we can
they're
get sued. That's what's gonna happen.
someone's gonna get
They're gonna be
sued.
real sorry.
If you think about it, Pinche Mario también was riding on a Nimbus way. On one of his, remember, on one of the things, te subes en una pinche nube y el way he rides it, you jump
That's
off.
right. That is correct.
One of the Mario games where
Yeah, he
I
does.
did the same thing as Neighbor Way. I got one of the Nintendo simulators when I went back and played all that fucking, especially Mario 3. Man, I
Oh,
went back and
yeah,
I got the flute. Doo-doo-doo.
yeah.
You skip through the whole shit just to try to get to
I
Bowser,
like
but
getting the little raccoon, the little leaf. I like being the little
yeah,
raccoon guy.
yeah, hell yeah.
And freaking,
Have you
like,
guys seen the
fly around
movie,
and
the
shit.
Super Mario thing?
Yeah.
My
I'm not
daughter,
sure which
like,
of that is, but there's one where he turns into a little raccoon guy and he
yeah,
like flies around and shit like they like he just like
yeah,
he flies like,
yeah.
yeah, dude, that's fucking awesome,
Reminds
man.
me of Tails and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. Hey,
Kind of like Tails
I
from
wonder
Sonic.
who came first. I'm gonna go call like Sega up and shit. Be like, oh man,
I'm
let's
gonna
get
go.
video game battle, like the fucking
But
happening
it
the
took that shit
toys.
from Tails when he flies up con el pinche el fundido.
Todos tenían sidekick, ¿verdad? Hasta el pinche Donkey Kong on Donkey Kong 2 sacaron al Diddy, el
Yeah,
little
el
fucking
little
Diddy
Junior.
Kong. Yeah.
The big
Y luego
Kong.
salió la girl, y luego salió el tío y la tía y la salieron todos.
Los abuelitos.
And he grew up and he did.
Pues watcha la película de Mario, ahí están todos ahí, todos los changos ahí salieron juntos. Y ahí, tío, el primo, la prima, el primo hermano, y
Hermano, pinche toda
ahí
la
están todos,
serie.
ahí está la serie ahí.
No,
Uh,
hey,
I
you
mean,
know what? That all reminds me because a lot of that, comes from the Diddy Kong and all that. Like, you guys ever remember? I mean, not to stray off on the games and that, but the show. I know back in the day, shows like Tailspin. I don't know. It just reminded me because of
Oh,
fucking.
Tailspin?
Yeah, you remember that, neighbor? Yeah, you
Yeah.
remember that
yeah,
Tailspin show? Pero eso también viene de los Donkey Kongs, ¿no? De los changos, güey, con el Diddy, or it was from not from the story, the book story, como the Jungle Book.
Jungle
Remember
Book,
the
No,
Baloo and shit.
those don't derive
and
from the
Louis,
same
yeah,
line.
the monkey Louis. Yeah, that's how madre sale esa madre because I think that's what it's based on that. Because it says blue, the Baloo is the bear.
Oh, you're talking about Tailspin.
Tailspin,
You ever
yeah.
drive
I
that
thought you
big
were
old
talking about
plane?
Diddy Kong and
Yeah, he
shit.
drove that big ass plane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Not
all the
bad,
same
Dude.
character.
it's kind of where that kind of took me when we were talking about the dog.
Dude, I
Well,
remember that fucking
I've been watching
cartoon.
Darkwing Duck, dog.
Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck, fuck yeah. Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Fucking
Hell
love
yeah.
that shit, man.
Fuck yeah. Sale con el vato. Remember that duck that comes with the wheel and shit? He's like a robot.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what his name was, way, but he was like a badass fucking duck way. He
yeah, I
came,
like that dude, man.
I'm
I
not
was
even
like,
gonna try the
yeah,
name.
he's looking cool.
yeah, hell yeah.
Damn.
They kind of went over. Back to topic.
Cybertruck.
I see that. Remember that? Back to topic. Remember that? 19,
Fuck, man.
oh, my bad. I
Didn't he
didn't
have
want to stray off just episodes. That'd be another episode there. We'll talk about
Hey,
shows.
hey, Ozzy, how old are you, man?
I'm 38,
38. Okay. So, did you
damn.
ever watch this one um like show back in the day? It was called Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. It was like first thing in the
I love
morning
that shit.
before you even
I
went to
love that.
school. Like you get up and fucking on Monday, they're playing that shit like at fucking like 6 o'clock in the morning and shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Nah,
people would
nah,
get
I
up
would watch it when I
and
would
be
miss
watching
school,
that fucking show
carnal,
and shit.
because it would come out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So when you would miss school, I would miss school. That's when I would watch it. I could never watch the show. I would
I
only
would
watch it
watch it
when
in
I
the
would miss
morning then.
school.
Damn. I think I would watch it early in the morning though.
Really.
Yeah, like fucking early.
Oh, mi güey,
Earlier,
me leo y song.
like we're back in the day when Pinchy Howard Stern used to show up like at 2 in the morning. That was like your.
Howard Stern, holy fuck.
Yeah, remember that shit? You have to stay up to watch that shit. You're like, well, what
No
happens at
Super
late night? Late
Saiyan.
night, Pinchy late night TV. You're like, okay, what the fuck is going on
No Super
here?
Samurais
I
here.
would
No
watch
Super
that.
Titties here.
Fuck around and stay up too late. You find out. You're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? All right. Howard
Oh,
Stern,
fuck.
this girl take off her shirt. What's going on? Okay.
Those are the days of
Tirando
scrambled TV,
cochinadas a
you
la
know what
chingada.
I'm saying?
Yeah, no. Pinchy Howard Stern.
But,
Fucking shit,
yeah,
man.
but that
Howard
anyway,
Stern
that
was
show,
hitting back then.
it was just
What?
like it was like a show about it was a there there was these kids that would go into this suit like they were like Power Rangers basically, but like they would go into like this internet world and save the cyber world from fucking bad fucking like I guess viruses. I don't even fucking know.
It was
There's
pretty
some
cool.
sort I guess
It
he's
was
some
pretty
sort of
cool.
fucking what do you call that shit? Fucking you know that shit like the McAfee and shit like that. He's
Yeah.
basically
Yeah.
that's what he's doing. He's protecting you from viruses and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
It was a weird, pretty cool show.
Yeah, but it
Weird.
wasn't popular though. That's the thing about it. Like
Ah.
it was for me. I loved it. Yeah, I even bought the toys and shit when I was little, man.
Oh,
But I mean, but I ask every and it don't like it's not like you missed out because I asked everybody I asked, they're
No, they
like,
missed out. Way everybody missed out. Go watch
yeah.
YouTube that shit.
But no, like everybody
well,
I've asked
fuck.
it's around that age
I
group,
mean,
they've never heard of it. Like, they're just like, I've
no,
never seen
yeah.
that shit.
You have to, and back in those days where you didn't have any internet, you know what I mean? You didn't have any shit. It's basically what your airways caught. You know, if you're watching sitting there, you got your antenna on, dude. That's kind of what you're watching back in the day. Because
Shit,
I remember
local TV,
back in the
papa.
day, where you had Barney and Bullwinkle. You had fucking like the Pink Panther way. You even had that
Pink
one
Panther.
black guy and the white guy. You know that they ended up having to like attack each other and shit. I forget what the fuck that shit was.
Saturday, you had
Oh,
Saturday
Spy
Night
versus
Live,
Spy.
Mad TV.
The spy, yeah. Spy, Nazi spy.
Yeah, Spy versus Spy.
Yeah,
That was from the Mad magazine.
Mad
yeah.
TV and
Characters from the
Saturday
Mad
Night Live.
magazine.
And
That's what I
the
watched.
three,
See on Saturdays.
and then you had like Three Stooges. I mean, you had like some old ass shows coming up where you fucking fuck around, sit there and watch Andy Griffith show and shit, man.
Uh, I mean, I could get down the Andy Griffith show, man. I like
Hell
classics. You know what I'm saying? Just
yeah,
because
hell yeah,
it's
brother.
it's like it's when you look at it when you're watching it, it's like man, it's such a simple time and shit. You know.
Hell yeah,
But and kind of you look at like everything that's happening now, you're like, I want to go to Andy Griffin world. That's what I want to do.
yeah,
Because it's so peaceful in here. Let's just
yeah.
go fishing. Fuck it.
Let's go
You
fish.
know?
I couldn't sit down and watch those shows, bro. Like,
You're like, no tiene lujo.
no. No, like I would watch them and nomás no me daba risa, güey. Like it was just predictable, I guess. Too corny, too there. I'm just like,
Yeah.
man, it's not bad, but it's not making me
I
laugh
mean,
like
it's like
shit.
it's like like watching like like the Cantinflas shit. He's got like a Charlie Chaplin like real like you already know he's gonna do something silly and be like fall down and fall in a barrel or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Like
But
I don't know, pero Cantinflas like te da un poco de risa, like le entiendes, porque you
No,
would
ese
understand
güey
him a
sí.
little bit
he's more
more.
relatable though.
Ese güey
He's
era
more
más
he's
Yeah,
more
it's more
relatable.
relatable. Yeah,
he
yeah,
was
yeah,
a
yeah.
he would make a joke out of something, you know what I mean, and make it a double sense joke out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
You know, it should
yeah,
be
yeah.
interpreted
Even as
differently.
a kid, you would get that shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how simple it was for us back then.
Yeah, talking
Pero
about
like the
old
guy
shows,
would,
man. Like who used to watch Sábado Gigante and shit growing up?
oh shit,
Everybody, right?
Yep.
que salga el chacal.
They watch like fucking Chavo del Ocho and shit like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Those
to be honest with you,
fucking
that's what I used
shows,
to watch
man.
my Dragon Ball Z fucking shows back in the day. You had to
Dos
wait.
mujeres y un camino.
Dos
Yeah.
mujeres, un camino, güey. Hey,
I remember that shit, man.
In that
Or
telenovelas.
like
case,
fucking
you don't.
man, what's the one that Thalia was in where she was like
Mariana del
Marimar,
Barrio, güey.
Marimar?
Mariana del Barrio.
Marimar, Mariela del Barrio también.
Era de barrio,
Marimar, ah, costeñita soy. I don't know what the fuck he said.
Y
Was
lo
it like a
baila y todo el
gold digger?
pedo, güey.
I think she's a gold digger. I don't know. She planned that shit out. She's not really homeless. She's got like a caddy. You're like, bitch, hold up. Why were you in
She's
that
got a
fucking
fucking
bag? Why are you
bench.
so dirty and shit?
You're driving on a fucking Benz, bitch.
But
Oye, pero like,
funny about the shows back in the day is that you couldn't even time them. Or you can't like right now everything's like on demand. Back there where you watch an episode, you have to fucking wait a whole week, like fucking 2 weeks. Y luego si no, well, you gotta dub it, record it, put it on that motherfucking VHS tape, ready
VHS,
to PG
I
ready to
remember when
record. Y
what's
luego
that shit?
rewind.
What was that one what was that one box that came out that you could record your shows? What was it called?
Tebow.
Evo. I
Yeah.
remember when that came out, you could time it so you could record the shows you wanted to watch when you were leaving this and that. That's when that first came out. And of
Yeah.
course now you could just YouTube the
That
shit out
changed
of
the
it,
game right
Netflix.
there.
And
YouTube
back then
shit.
that's what it was, and it's just like fuck, you can record this shit.
But back like when what you're talking about, Ozzy, about the like the tapes. So sometimes you would like have a couple of them. You're like, oh, what could I sacrifice?
Yeah,
Fuck it,
yeah.
I don't need to watch Raw. Let's just record over Raw and shit.
Yeah,
Fuck you,
fuck
rewind
that.
that bit, record over
You
that
have to let
motherfucker.
it go.
I remember that.
Let one thing go in
Like,
order to get the other.
They
Dude,
don't
yeah.
know the struggle. The kids don't know the struggle these days, man. Straight
I'm
up.
Con
telling you.
el papelito con el tape.
Era la hora del tío, güey, la chingada.
For real, man.
Oh shit.
Fuck around and start recording over somebody else's shit. They come back, they're like, hey, what happened to my sábado gigante? You're like, oh,
What happened to my sábado gigante?
my bad, mom.
Don Francisco's gone, man.
It was the fucking
Catch him
Grammy.
next week.
Remember that? What was that dude? The Chacal?
MTV,
The Chacal,
MTV.
the
Chacal.
monster guy with a trumpet.
El chacal.
El pinche chacal. That shit was one of the fucking funniest fucking things ever. Y ahorita, one of the things that my mom watches is what the fuck's her name? Laura.
Oh, loud.
Que salga el desgraciado.
Que salga el desgraciado.
Don't they call her Doctora?
What comes out?
Like when they're out there, Doctora,
No.
Doctora. I'm like,
No,
no.
that's
Señorita,
another lady, güey.
Esa es
That's another-
señorita
that's another
Laura.
lady.
Laura.
Señora Laura, that's like a talk show.
Y luego la señorita
Ah.
Laura también, güey, luego le empieza, parece Oprah, güey, le empieza a regalar pinches pinche hot
Carrito
dogs.
sandwichero.
Llévese su carrito sandwichero.
Everybody gets
Yeah,
fucked
one
up.
for you,
Póngase a trabajar a la
one.
verga.
You get one. Hasta la vez.
You get one.
You get
Everybody get to fucking work.
Yes. Get to work with your sandwichero cards.
Stand outside, you fucking bitches.
She's multitasking, way. Hey, she's trademarking it. She charges them and shit.
Fucking has her names written in the bottom of the sandwich shit and shit.
The thing is, she's getting food, free food, güey. She's getting
Right, every time she comes out, I think that's what's fucking.
There's fucking signs everywhere that light up. Laura.
Come get your fucking sandwiches here, bitch.
No se crea, doña Laura. Ay, no se crea.
No,
Es bromi nomás.
Se crea. Gracias.
¡Que
Poquito,
salga, desgraciada! Vamos a la
eso.
Celina.
That's
That
funny.
show was fucking hilarious, man. Because
He doesn't have no chance when he fucking steps out. He's like, fucking shit. Everybody's like, fuck that motherfucker.
or that other one, Caso Cerrado.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one's a
What
fancy
the
one.
fuck's that lady's name?
La doctora
That
Polo, güey.
lady with the hair like up to here.
That's the Latin Judge Judy way. You know how Judge Judy get down.
La Judy.
That just shit. Pero no, hombre, la doctora Polo, güey, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Yeah.
Cagacho, güey. No, I don't know, cagacho. Como que...
Y luego, güey, she
Oh, what
produces,
about Cristina?
she sings her own songs, güey. Yeah, that's not that, güey. She's an artist, güey. No mames, güey. J-Lo.
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 Christina, that fucking lady, been there. Like, she was that's old school right there, dog.
Oh, you
I remember watching that when I was little, man. Like, I'll be there with my abuelita, my dad's mom and shit. Like, she passed away a long time ago, man. But I remember when I was a kid, I'd be there in her room, and she'll be like fucking knitting or some shit, and just watching that shit, just fucking knitting. I'm there watching it, like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
all kinds of shit. It was crazy, man.
Well, back in the
Or
day,
Jerry Springer.
you only had.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, guys, you gotta remember, man, we had one TV. That motherfucker was in the living room with it. It's not like back then. Nowadays, you have a screen in each fucking room. You know, everybody and their mama got a screen nowadays. Wait. Back in the day, it was like, wait, get in the living room. You want to watch what's on, or no? You know, you go outside. So you got stuck
stare at
watching
the fucking wall or a tree outside.
Yeah.
But what was fucking hilarious is like you had to sit down. You had to sit down with tias and tios and shit. And they're like watching Marimar and going through all the novelas, and you just like by the fucking end of the fucking afternoon, you're like, oh shit, this is happening and this and that. You're all into the fucking novela and shit. As a kid, you had to come back.
You know when the show was going down the drain, when like they started introducing like ghosts and shit like that, or little fucking I'm like, really, dog? Really, this is just a ghost now?
Es el fantasma. Like, no mames, ya la cagaste.
I'm done. No more.
Eso es lo que se ponía todo, se ponía bien ridículo las pinches peleas, y nomás mirabas que se hacían. Y pasaba la mano por acá y nomás oía el pinche vergazo. Y no, ni se tocaba bien, carnal, pero hay unas que sí estaban más o menos, como la que dije, Dos mujeres en camino. Marimar.
You know,
the
other
one?
They win the lottery, güey.
That's the one I was gonna say right now.
¿Cómo se llamaba?
Domingo.
El premio mayor, güey.
Premio mayor.
Yeah, that was
man, we're forgetting Rebelde.
It was based on an old school. It was based on like pirates and shit, güey. Me acuerdo que se llamaba, a ver si se acuerdan de esta, güey, Corazón Salvaje, güey. ¿Te acuerdas, güey?
Same one, no, right? Is that the same one?
I think so. I don't know. What did you say?
I don't know why that came to me. Gaviota.
Esa es otra, güey.
Gaviota. Esos Gaviotas was his own novela, right?
Yeah, that's a different one. That's a different one. Gaviota.
Corazón Salvaje was based like on
Corazón Salvaje.
Yeah. It was based on like back in the days, like pirateers and stuff like that.
I'm gonna give you guys a fucking old school one. I don't know if you guys will remember this. But I forgot the fucking name. Era de un carrusel, güey. Carousel.
Carrusel de niños.
Esa, güey, carrusel de niños. Eran los huerquillos chavalillos de la escuela. That is fucking old school, cuz.
I remember that. When there's a bunch of little kids and shit.
Yes.
Bunch
My
of
tia
little
would
ass
watch it, and I'm just be there like waiting for her to finish watching her novelas. I
Were they
have
in
to
the
finish
fucking
watching them.
orphanage or some shit?
No, they were
like how
all
you were
going into this. It
preschool
was
or
it was an actual school, like a private school or something like
yeah,
that,
high
and
They were
school.
all in the
everybody
little
came from their homes.
like the almost like the school outfits, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like a
That's
private,
funny.
more of a private school type of deal thing, I guess.
Okay.
There was some rich kids. It was a
Little
rich
kids
kid that
were
would
all
get
like
there
shit.
with a little toy the little toy car with his chick and shit on the side or whatever. Dale
There's
María.
also Teresa. Where you guys ever seen the Teresa? About
Yeah,
that one.
yeah.
Dice Los, no.
No,
Los is like, nah, ain't
I
even
never
heard of
seen
that
that
I got to
one.
one.
see that shit. That's fucking hilarious, bro. Holy fuck. Pues mi tía miraba a todos a ver qué más tenemos allá
But
afuera.
that was a novela, güey, or that was a series?
Teresa,
¿Novela,
bueno,
cara?
no.
It
¿Novela?
was okay, okay. Yeah, I never see that one.
Pues ya todo casi series, güey. Ya, nowadays, everything's a series.
That's what I say. It's the same thing, right? The same thing.
Yeah, similar.
Back in the day, like on like I don't know if it was Telemundo or if it was Univision, but on Sundays they would play like it was kind of what they call a Sunday matinee, and it was just movies all day. But it'll
Right.
be like
Oh,
Vicente Fernandez
yeah.
movies, like all kinds of fucking old ass movies, dude. And I remember we would just sit there and be watching those movies all fucking day long, dude. Like all day long, like all the movies. Like the one where his son would be like singing, and there was like there's even one like that took place where they filmed it down there in Donna. They filmed a portion of it
Oh,
there
I
in
heard
Donna.
about that shit. Yeah, I heard
Yeah,
about that.
Donna's our the my where Kevin lives, and that's where I grew up. Like that's my hometown right there. But in the city square, like where the city park is, there's a Church's Chicken, and like just and then the Dolphin Motel. There's this place called the Dolphin Motel. It was like they were showing little parts of the movie, and I was like, that's my hometown, but back in that's the 70s or some shit like, or the early 80s. I was
Oh,
like,
Pues,
yeah, dog.
pues
Like
la
that was
película Sicario, güey. Sicario, con Benicio del Toro.
yeah.
Simón.
Salieron aquí grabando en McAllen y México, aquí, yo estando
Oh,
aquí nomás, carnal.
they're
I was like,
badass.
holy shit, that's fucking cool. And nomás
I
salí y
thought they
dije
were
a
like in
McAllen,
Laredo
Texas.
and
I was
shit
like, no
like that.
mames. ¿Mande?
I thought they went to like Laredo and shit.
I think so, allá
And
por donde vivía aquel
when you
güey.
go to Laredo, it's like it's kind of more like desert, man. Like there's areas where there's just like a bunch of cactus and shit like that. But it's like I don't know. It's oh wait, maybe I'm thinking about Rio Grande City. Rio Grande City is pretty crazy. Have you ever been there?
Pues, pues
No.
casi Texas en Tatosina, ¿no? Casi.
Toda la
Yeah,
frontera, güey.
some places, but this is more like you're already like on your way, like fucking. It's like if you're already in Mexico and shit. You know, it's crazy.
Muy west.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
So, when's the first time you guys ever tried heroin? And, no, 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 no.
Today,
JK, guys, JK.
Oh,
Now, when's the first time you guys ever started smoking weed, bro?
Oh. I mean, now you're going to the personal questions. Nah, I don't think
yeah, I'll start
well,
off with this,
that's
man.
what you're asking.
I was
13.
14,
Yeah,
and I
13.
was chilling with my cousins in New Mexico, and my cousin took me up to this fucking mountain. Like there's this mountain called Trans Mountain, and it's like basically like a mountain with a big old fracture in the center of it, and there's just a
Your
highway
girl,
that
not the
runs in
guy.
between it and shit. And you could just like drive to the top of it, and there's a parking lot up there where you could just like chill out, fucking look at the view, you know. There's even binoculars up there so you can see like far and shit. But we went up there and we had some drinks. That was the first time I drank too. He fucking
Oh,
got me a couple of fucking tall boy fucking Budweisers to start off with. You know, he didn't say,
yeah.
hey, start with Bud Light. He goes, here, get these fucking Budweisers. And so we're up there, we're smoking and shit. And I remember it was probably like the greatest time I had because I was laying down on the bed of the truck, just kind of looking up at the stars, man. And it felt great, man. I felt like free and shit, it felt weird. It was kind of scary though, because I kept staring up into space and I kind of felt like I was gonna start falling down. I was like holding on, like, okay, I gotta sit down, it was crazy. But it
That
was
was
cool.
my first time. That was the first time.
But I was 14. I don't know if I even said that. I was 14 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
My
not a bad.
cousin was my cousin didn't give a shit. He was like, "You want to be a big man? All right, motherfucker. You want to hang out with me? Come on, let's go. Quit being a bitch."
I
And I'm
just
like,
wanted to
"Fuck,
hang
all
out.
right,
Fuck.
all right, let's go." Yeah, and then that's how it happened. Then I'd go with them and shit. Adventure.
Yeah,
All right,
for
let's go.
sure. I think my first time was 13, and I had to do it old school, man. So it was we were on the way to school. My buddy was like, "Hey, you trying to get high?" It's like, "What's this thing you called high?"
You're like,
Yeah,
no.
What
what's
is
this
that?
thing you referring to here? What are we gonna do? We're like, oh, we're gonna go grab. Obviously we've heard of the weed, the tweeds, those tweeds going
The
around.
tweed.
So I remember we went and then we got a little 5 sack, and we didn't have anything to smoke it out of. So we had to do it the old school way, and grab a can, put some holes on the bitch. Yeah, dude.
That's the OG way.
Yeah. It was just fucking. Yeah, it was pretty fun in itself. You know what I mean? It was just different kind of a vibe and stuff. But it was
Yeah.
fun having to do it out of the can in the beginning and just kind of trying it out that way. I think that's how you gotta kind of break the ice, and it's kind of weird. And then like it's kind of similar to when you first try to roll your own joints and you're like,
You're
the fuck
Un
am
ripping
I
it.
pasoncito,
doing?
güey. Te
Yeah,
sale
man,
pasoncito.
you fucking fuck ups and shit. Like, hold on, let's try this again. That one didn't
Let's
work out.
try this again.
Let's and
Yeah.
hopefully after the third try, you got something you could probably smoke out of. But yeah, it was fun, dude. Been doing it ever since. Been doing it ever since.
Hey,
19.
Mr. Carlos.
So yeah, first time it was when I came to the US, it was right here in the
Mm-hmm.
US. I was at the apartment and I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes. Um, so I was at the apartment and there was this like very very close family member. He was like, "Well, I'm gonna go outside and smoke." I said, "Oh, that's fine." So when I walk out, I'm like, "That's not cigarette. That's something different." So I asked him. I say, "What are you smoking?" He's like, "Oh no, that's a cigarette." I'm like, "That's not a cigarette." So I turn my cigarette on and I say, This is a cigarette." I'm like, "What are you smoking?" So he told me, it's this and that. You want to try it? I said, well, fuck it, let's try it. So I tried it, and yeah, it was gonna. I thought I didn't feel anything, but it was kind of weird at the beginning. It feels kind of
Mm.
weird the first time.
After a few steps, where
Yeah,
he's like,
like
I was
like
like, wait a
The
minute.
second
He's
time you
like, wait a
smoked, way.
minute.
the second time it was more chill because they explained to me like, okay, you feel this. I say, yeah, like if it's any sound you feel like in the background, you're like, if it was like right next to you, I was like, what
Yeah.
was that? They're like, man,
And
that was like in the
you
other
get a little
house.
paranoia.
Yeah, yeah, that was creepy. That was bad. So
I,
next time, I was next day right away, so I say, fuck it, let's try it again.
Okay, let's try it again.
I think
Retry.
I think when I started smoking too, the paranoia. Now that you mention it, it does kind of kick in from time to time. You know what I mean? Especially when I would smoke and you go in the store, you be thinking to yourself like, do they know I'm high? Can they
Yeah.
see? Can they see my highness through me? I'm like, I
You
think they
feel all
know.
the eyes on you.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, at
Shit, I
least
think
it's a
one of the
feeling,
ones that
right?
I got panicked out like hardcore was I had to stop and I left to Colorado with my girl and she was gonna have my daughter and I hadn't smoked in like about 2 3 months because I was getting clean for a job that I was gonna get out there. And I got up there, I got the job, and I got clean, this and that. And when I got paid, I want to go. I just want to go buy a fucking thing of wax and a vape pen. Carnal, I got a fucking the wax. I fucking took a big ass hit, and I hadn't smoked in 3 months. I went into the restroom and go like just check on her. She was pregnant. Dude, I sat down on the like just to sit down like next to her. I started fucking panicking. Like
Damn it.
that was not fucking cool.
When
It
did you,
was
hey,
fucked up, man.
when did you start smoking?
When
Yeah,
I was 16 years old. It was Thanksgiving night. It was Thanksgiving
hell
night. We
yeah, best
smoked.
time.
Yeah, we fogged up a little room. And then we came to my house. We had chings of fucking leftovers. And I had my own big ass plate, like my own stuff inside. I was like, I came home and I munched up by myself. They dropped
Yeah. Hell yeah. Leftover
more.
turkey and fucking every ham and shit.
Yeah, it
A
was
los
a bad.
monches.
But my second time was the best one. Like it was a lot better than the first one because the first one I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't get any explanation how to hit it, how to smoke it, blah blah blah. The second one I smoked with Nabor. My second time. That second time I couldn't stop fucking laughing. Like it was
Was
so
that
good.
in
I
my
had to go home.
fucking my single cab Chevy Cheyenne pickup?
No, it was in your fucking blue Lumina, your first car.
Oh, I had
And you had it parked over here
a
with your
blue one.
grandma. You were like, hey, wait, I just got the car. Let's go, let's smoke in the back and this and this. And I just told you, yesterday was my first time smoking. And you're like, let's go smoke in the car, carnal. Let's go smoke in the car. Let's go chicken this in the back. So we're like, all right, let's go to the back instead. We're chilling chilling. It was like, ya eran como las 9 de la noche and it was dark and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, I didn't panic, but it was kind of one of those where like, I gotta go home. I
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
was
got
like, I
the
gotta
kind
go
of
home. I can't
weird
stop
moments
laughing,
and
bro.
shit. Yeah.
But yeah, no,
So,
today.
do you remember that one time, Kevin, where I had my dog Fluffy chilling in the truck with us, and we had the windows open. We're just chilling, but he was chilling like in the floorboard, hanging out. And then we forgot
We
that he was,
forgot about him.
hey, I was like, let's smoke out. So we fucking closed up the windows and we smoked out the truck and we smoked like 3 blunts or something like that.
Oh, Cinita, güey.
Hey,
And dude, it was full, dude, like gacho, and then like bad.
Oh,
And I was
fuck
like,
me running.
I was just chilling there, and then I kind of moved my foot and I bumped into my dog Fluffy. And I was like, oh shit, dog. I was like, Fluffy's still here, bro. And I opened it, dude, and my dog Fluffy was like, fucking
holy shit.
arms and shit. I
Damn,
was
¿qué
like, oh
pasa?
shit, dude. And I was like, I think he's gonna die, dude. Like, I was
Ay,
like,
nah,
bottled
nah.
water and shit. I'm gonna give me the
He
bottled
was
water.
happy, güey. He was
I was
happy.
like,
He
nah,
was
just
hungry as
chill out.
fuck, thirsty as fuck.
Yeah,
That's crazy, vato.
That
that
was
was funny,
fucking
dude.
crazy, and it was fucking funny, but a little concerning in the because he was a little poodle, like a little poodle, right?
Yeah, it was like a little poodle and
Poodle.
I don't know. My aunt says like a Pekingese and a poodle mix. So it was like small and looked like a
He's
poodle.
a cute little motherfucker, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
he's cool as fuck. I would do tricks with him. I go like with a treat and he'll do little fucking little
Oh,
spins and shit like that. And he'd be like, come on, give me some food,
he
bitch.
was cool too, bro. He was a badass little dog. Badass little dog.
well, he couldn't
But
do nothing that
that
night,
shit
güey.
was fucking hilarious, bro. That fucking one dude. It was funny because that motherfucker was just on the side looking up.
It was
I was
like,
like,
fuck.
no fucking way.
I feel like he was
Dude,
like, you asshole when he
you
looked at me.
there would be times that neighbor used to play baseball, and
Oh,
so it would we would he lived in a dead end. So from my house, we would cross the street to his house, and then behind his house it was a dead end. You know what I mean? And he
there was
lived
a
right in
road.
front of
There
it.
was like a dead end road that would end at the
And
backyard.
okay, I'm gonna skip the one before the oranges. I want to say something else. When you fucking uncle hit you with the fucking vehicle.
Well,
We
what?
were fucking when your uncle fucking ran your ass over. Boom! Fucking took
Oh,
your
god
ass.
damn, dude.
You're like, anyways. So it's him and his two buddies. They were fucking skating, right? And I'm not a skater. I was a breakdancer, but I'm over here chilling out, watching them skate, because I had just. Anyway, So I'm here chilling over here, and they're just going back and forth on the street, and I'm like, oh fuck, they're doing some badass shit. Anyway, so aquellos güeyes, they're sitting down over there, they're tired in the middle of the street. There's no cars passing by, so dead end. So we're chilling. Neighbor, no sé qué está haciendo. I don't know what I was doing looking at these guys. When I turned around, his uncle's fucking reversing. Neighbor's facing this way. The car comes around. It hits him in the fucking hip.
Damn.
Fucking kind of goes boom, and he fucking flips over and almost breaks the antenna, flip backwards and shit. Fucking Louis comes out. Oh, I'm sorry, mijo. Are you okay? Da, 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 da. He was like, yeah, I'm all right. Fucking limping like a motherfucker. Aquellos ways laughing like a motherfucker on the floor and shit. I was like,
Those are what you call true friends. They're like, oh, he got up. Okay, let's laugh. And they're on the fucking ground and shit. But nah, man, because look, this is what happened. Like I was skating and I was there going and Chinga just pushed, like I was just pushing as fast as I can, just and then like this guy said something. I was like, man, I'm like, fuck you, bitch. And I turn around and then my fucking uncle, man, like just hits me on my right on my hips, like, dude, and I was worried about my skateboard, man. I was like, oh, my skateboard and shit. I'm all like looking for my skateboard. Yeah,
yeah, you're right. You're going this way, you turn. Yeah, you flip like this.
and my uncle was like, "Oh, my spoiler, man! Oh, my spoiler, my antenna busted." Bitch, you just hit a person.
Oh, hey,
That's your
that's
spoiler.
nothing. There was another time, bro. There was another time that we were
They'd be
behind
like,
his
I'm gonna need to see your insurance information. Yeah, he's just like, I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
need.
need your insurance.
Yeah, he's like, fuck
Oh,
that.
yeah, there was no
He's
insurance,
like, oh,
nothing.
oh, we set out of court right now. He was like,
Hey, wait.
he's like,
Hey,
figure it out.
there was another story that we were behind his best friend's house, bro. And we were smoking. We were like 17, 16. We're still in high school, dog. And neighbor goes, because we're sitting like this, the wall would end where I'm at right here, and I go like this, and it's the driveway. And neighbors on my left, in front of us, there's the fence to go to the alley. Los vamos a la verga, you know what I mean? First thing neighbor tells me, he's like, hey man, if you see some light, look to this corner, and if it's a white truck and they're pulling in, you fucking gun it. Maybe like 5, 10 minutes into it, we were smoking. Oh, wait, they're here, wait. Because that house was being left by the owners, being sold, so there was nobody staying out for a minute. You know what I mean?
Nobody lived
So
there.
nobody lived there for. So neighbor fucking takes off running in front of me, right? I'm right behind him. Fucking neighbor does this fucking Ninja Turtle fucking move. He jumps over the fucking fence. The fence was just like yay high. You know, it's not the big one, so you could. So neighbor does the fucking thing where he grabs it and he fucking flips, lands on his fucking back.
I busted my ass. I was like,
And wait, you know what I fucking did? I was right behind him. All I did was I opened the little door fence and I opened it. I was running right behind him, fucking laughing my fucking ass off. Like, it's the pinche
they
way you just did
usually
a
have a
turtle.
padlock on that thing. That's why. And I was like, what the fuck?
Oh,
It's open?
shit. That was
Yeah,
fucking shit.
yeah, we had some fun times out there.
Or how about I don't know. I'm gonna tell you guys this one. It was I had gotten so fucked up way on I was saying
Vodka.
fucking nonsense. I pissed myself. I fucking didn't wake up till like 2 days after and shit. Like these guys thought I was gonna fucking get alcohol poisoning and I went retarded and his fucking grandfather was tripping out.
You know what my grandpa
It
told me?
was
'Cause
fucking
my
bad,
grandpa
bro.
bought us a bottle of vodka. My grandpa's like, if he fucking dies, you better tell him that I didn't buy you shit. He went like that to me. I was like, okay, grandpa. I was like, you didn't buy me nothing. I fucking got somebody else to get it for me, you know?
Oh
But he was fucking
shit.
pissed, dude. Dude, he goes, I'm never gonna buy you guys a bottle again, motherfuckers. Dude, so
Fuck.
hey
That that
guys,
was that
I
was
gotta
some fun.
sign off, man. I got a couple of things I gotta take care of here at the house.
No problem.
Yes, sir.
Gotta
Mhm.
do some duties. stuff I got to do.
Yeah, no worries,
Sounds
no
good,
worries.
bro.
Great session, guys. Yeah, likewise, it's been fun. It was great. Thanks for having me on, and thanks for that really got to be on. And I can't wait for the next episode or next show.
Well,
Yeah, it was
Lowe's, you
fun.
want to keep going a little bit more, or what, Lowe's?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, not
neighbor
the big
is
deal.
All right,
leaving.
guys.
We're gonna stay,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I'll
Oh,
talk to you guys on the flip side.
You
all
got it,
right.
brother.
Alright,
You guys have a badass good night. Be safe.
Yes,
have a good
D.E.D.
night, bro.
Dude,
Yeah.
Take
Okay,
it
what
easy,
good.
up,
man.
coaches?
All right, guys. Yeah, got the kids.
Till next
Yep.
time.
Got the kids
Bolo. Oh.
jumping down my neck. But guys, yeah, it was fun. Man, it was great time, great time. Can't wait for the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Or stay tuned again tomorrow. ¿Cómo está la cosa?
De
¿Te
repente,
vas?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You're
Yeah.
leaving, Ozzy?
Simon, I got the kids. The little one got a night over.
Órale,
Yeah,
carnal.
she needs a little bit of help. Pero
Yes, sir.
if anything, I might be on the game más noche, si se animan. But it was fun, and I can't wait, man. Hopefully to show more videos and then do more videos. And this is definitely a great start for sure,
Oh,
guys. It
yeah.
was fun.
All right,
Hopefully
my man.
more
Yes,
to
sir.
come, more to come for sure. Later,
You
guys.
got it, brother.
All right, my man. Be safe. Talk to you soon.
All right, brother. Have a good night, man.
Nice.
Yes, sir. And then
Heck
there was
yeah.
two. What the hell? All right, now I
Yeah,
can see you.
it's almost 2 hours, güey.
Ya cruzamos 2 hours. I mean,
No,
¿qué
no,
te iba
no,
a
no, 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 no,
preguntar?
no. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Oh, ¿qué te iba a preguntar? You want to pause this and restart just you and me one?
Como quiera, güey.
We can we can start part 2 of D.E.D.
Yeah, está bien.
Okay, vamos,
So,
you
I'm
can
gonna
pause
stop.
this,
Yeah.
pause this. Ahorita le hacemos pause. Ahorita let me just sign off. And we'll let the people know that this is already part 1. One and part 2. All right.
All
Okay,
right,
guys.
then. Okay.
That was an actual first episode of D.E.D. brought to you by Space Adventures with KAL, and I'm hoping you guys like that. And I'm hoping one day we'll get to you sooner with these videos that we got. We're stacking them up. We're trying to make our own channel for it. We're trying to make our own logo and T-shirts and everything, just like Space Adventures. And sorry, I've been a little late with these videos. It's been a minute. Issues,
We get in there,
pero
bro.
como
We
quiera,
get in there.
we're getting back, and hopefully it's more continuing now, porque ahora now we have a crew, and now things are going to be moving a little more forward. And this is our first episode. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we get you guys more with next time. Thank you very much. Hopefully, guys see you guys next time. Latest.
Oh, good night, guys.
Have a good night, guys.